Hey everybody, what is going on? Josh here, and I am just kind of out in a wooded area. Just kind of a bit of an escape from the craziness and these trying times that's going on. Birds are chirping, the sun is out, it's a beautiful day. Hope everyone is well and is coping as best they can with these trying times we're going through. I woke up this morning and I had a strong thought, an impression in my mind, and I wanted to share it with you. You know, this channel talks about what's your story and where you've been and what you're going through and of course where you want to try to get to. But this thought was strong in my mind this morning when I woke. It was simply this, and I thought of the phrase, many of us have heard it, that time heals all wounds. But I really began to ponder on that, and I would have to ask this question. Is time healing your wounds, or are your wounds stealing your time and your mind? You know, we are all at a place right now where we've probably never been before, whether it be emotionally, physically, psychologically. There's a lot of challenges, not just with our own lives, but even within the economy, our country, around this world. And it's very challenging for all of us. And so if we're not careful and we don't keep the right perspective, we could possibly go into a panic mode or a fear mode. But I just want to encourage you with this, that to be able to rise above the storm. You know, if time heals our wounds, I don't think it's just time that will heal our wounds. I think it's time and focusing on the right things. You know, when you focus on your focus, you see great results. Whether that's from a business perspective, your family, or just your own life, you know, your own identity, what you want to come out of from your past. You know, staying focused on maybe you want to get in better shape and you know, work out and get more, you know, have a better body for that matter. Or maybe you want to strengthen your mind, or maybe you just want to work on your identity and your self-esteem. You know, whatever the case may be there, it's all about focus. When we focus on something, you know, precision focus, when you think about when you're focused on whether you're driving or maybe, you know, you're just focused on that one specific thing. You're not distracted by what's to the left or to the right of you. You're not looking with, you know, out of the side of your view to see what's there. Of course you want to do that when you're driving, but I'm just talking in life in general. And so the thing we have to be careful of is that we're not easily distracted. And there are so many distractions in life right now. We all know that, especially what's going on, and not just our own lives once again, but what we're dealing with in this country and all throughout the world. But I want to encourage you with this, and I thought about this. You know, an interstate is a very interesting thing because the road or the path that you're on will take you to your destination. But our large highways and infrastructures and things like that, interstates have exits. And the amazing thing about an exit is if you take an exit, you have a choice. Number one, you can stay there, whether it's at a rest stop or a gas station, and we have to make those stops. We have to rest. I encourage that. But the next thing we have to consider is, okay, are we going to stay here? And the interesting thing about an exit is when you turn off that exit, you have a choice whether you can go back the way you came, or you can, you know, fuel up, get refueled, get refreshed, refocus. You know, I don't know about you, but sometimes when I've driven long hours, I just need to pull off, maybe stop and get a drink, take a little break, get out and walk around, kind of just get out of the normal routine of that. And then when I get back in the vehicle, I'm more refreshed to drive. But when you take those exits, you have to be very cautious to make sure that you don't go back the way you came. That path is there. If we turn the proper way and we move the right direction, we will go back where we came. And it's not necessarily the right direction, it's just the direction we have to take to go back that way. And sometimes it's easy to do that. We all have setbacks. We all have things happen, you know. I know in my own life there's been times that, you know, I wanted to get back into working out and I'd be good for a while, and then something tremendous or just traumatic or devastating would happen. And it's hard to just keep your momentum. It's hard to keep going. But I want to encourage you, if you are thinking about taking an exit, then really think if it's worth it. If you need to rest, I get it. But if you rest, don't stop. Keep in your mind, keep your focus. I'm going to rest, but I'm going to get right back up on this thing. I'm going to get right back up on this road. For this matter, I'm going to get right back up on the horse. I'm going to keep going. if you do take an exit and you're thinking about going back, friend, don't do it. It's not worth it. The past will only produce in your life what you've already experienced in a negative way. And so I want to encourage you with that. Focus your time. We're at a time now where I think that basically we have, allowed ourselves to, a lot of people are in a panic mode with all that's going on. And I mean, there's wisdom and we need to be precautious and careful. But at the same time, if things are being shut down in your life and things you used to do, and I just want to encourage you with the fact of, what are you doing with your time? Because time heals all wounds, but I believe time only heals all wounds if we're focused on the right thing. Maybe you need to, pursue your faith more and look that direction for divine inspiration, or maybe you just need to exercise more. You need to do something to keep your mind off of what you're going through. Time heals all wounds, but it'll only heal your wounds if you're focusing your time on the right things and you keep the right perspective. Everybody stay safe. Have a great day. We'll talk to you again soon, and I hope this encourages you. Have a great day. We'll see you.